If you're really solving a problem, and then if you can solve it at scale, everything else will come. But if you chase the money, then I think you're chasing the wrong thing.
And the last is about the role of the business owner and his ability of having the grit and resilience. How do you basically want to speak up to or speak to anyone who is about to start a business or a venture or a software? And because see, I've started some software products and they crashed. And I know that the dopamine rush that you get in the first couple of years are like beyond imaginable or beyond imagination. However, your ability as a person to accept and kind of deal with problems when they come up, and your ability to pick up after you fall. Can you just tell us a little bit from your experience, how important is that for somebody who wants to start a business, or maybe double, or maybe triple, or maybe kind of 10x his business? How important is that?
I'll say just a couple of things on that, right? So I left a very successful corporate career to come and create Presentium and build it and grow it further with my wife, right? And two things I would say. First is you have to love the journey more than the destination, right? Because there is no guarantee. There's no guarantee that you are going to be successful at the end, right? And I couldn't sleep at night thinking about this problem, right? How do you democratize business presentation? How do you get this in the hands of all the middle managers kind of out there, right? And that's why I had to quit my job. And I was lucky to be one of the top 50 people in a great company like Cisco, and a company of 70,000. But I couldn't sleep, and I know the journey is going to be worth a lot more. If we succeed or don't succeed, that's a separate topic. But that's kind of one thing that I couldn't sleep, and I love the journey.
Can I throw a question, please, in the middle? So in the middle of this, when you can't sleep, how sure you are that this is going to succeed?
I'm not sure.
That's real.
I'm not sure. That's right? What I'm saying. Right? It goes back to that idea, right? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter, right? Because money and success is a byproduct of great work, right? If you're really solving a problem, and then if you can solve it at scale, everything else will come. But if you chase the money, then I think you're chasing the wrong thing, right? And the second thing I would say is the why needs to be very clear, right? I think Viktor Frankl, he was a Holocaust survivor, and he wrote a book, Man's Search for Meaning, and he said, a man with a strong why can survive anyhow. A man with a strong why can survive anyhow, right? So it goes back to what you're saying, right? If you're unsuccessful, if there are bumps in the road, but if you know what your why is, I know my why. My why is everyone deserves a fair shot to bring their idea to life. Everyone deserves a fair shot, right? Someone was kind to me, so I want every middle manager to help to have a fair shot to bring their ideas to life. I want every underprivileged child to have a shot to bring their ideas to life. That's what Presentium is about, right? That's our dual mission. That's my why. And yes, it's hard being an owner, right? Because every single issue is your own, and and everything takes longer. Daniel, joining this podcast, there's a snafu between East Coast time and Pacific time, right? So every single issue is your own, right? But the why is so strong, and the journey is the destination, and everything else is a bonus, right? Funny, my life has already exceeded my wildest expectations when I was a kid growing up in a middle class family in India. So I just want to dedicate myself to this journey, and hopefully that answers your question, right? It's about the journey, it's about the why. And it's not an easy thing to be an entrepreneur, right? And build something from scratch. But it's so gratifying when you see the impact of the customers and to the kids.